Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take it with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. Just leave it right where you found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for someone else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself and these messages. Guide this collective. Guide us all, always. Always. Thank you. What are we getting into? Messages for all the homies. The Last Judgment. Spirit of the Primal Fire. This is where we begin. And maybe where we end. Excuse me. I've been slightly under the weather as of late. I was quite sick. I began to get better. I've been feeling a bit icky again lately. I am currently making activated charcoal from scratch. So prayerfully, that will make a difference. Anyhow, we've been doing it a lot by the book lately, and I feel like that's a good way to keep going, especially when it comes to the Hermetic deck. There is so much information. The Last Judgment. The Spirit of the Primal Fire. Excuse me. I'm just going to say excuse me once and for all so I don't have to say it as many times as I may cough. Sorry guys, thank you for your patience. This card speaks of the shin, the tooth. Perhaps if you look up the shin, the tooth, you may find messages for you there. Perhaps something has happened with your shin and or a tooth. Something about a bite to the shin. This card refers to the elemental path of fire. A bearded angel sounds the shofar, his horn of judgment, and 3 figures emerge from their tombs. A fully resurrected soul flies upward. The symbol of Uranus appears at the upper left. Meanings: final decision, judgment, sentence, determination, atonement, rejuvenation. Idolatry. That's what this is here for. Collective. This one's not going to be for everyone. But there are some that need this. Oh, Spirit, may I say it best. My best. Have you guys heard of anointing oil? I want to sort of prop this up for you for just a moment here. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck to see what may be there, but okay. Anointing oil. Altar oils. Prayer oils. Things of this nature. These things, like I just took a bath. My hair is still drying. Excuse me. It's also partially why I'm coughing and coughing and coughing repetitively, is because my body is clearing things out. Thank good gracious. Because I made some, call it gypsy oil. Because it's not necessarily thieves' oil, but it's a lot like it. I used, there's a point to this. I used rosemary, thyme, oregano, clove, and cinnamon. And I boiled it down in coconut oil and a little bit of olive oil and some oils to make myself what I believe to be, just personally, a medicinal oil. Also, an altar oil, a prayer oil. As I was making this oil, I found myself praying over it, praying for it to help heal my hurting body when I'm using it topically and, for my physical form. And when I'm using it as an altar oil to help protect me, protect my home, all these different things. And I was imbuing it with my prayer. And I didn't realize that at first, but I did come to be mindful of it quickly. And I found myself thinking, this is such a strong, beautiful, herbal, magical thing. But truly it's only magical because the Creator gave it to me, led me to these things, led these things to me. The Creator gave us the land in which the herbs grow and gave me the ability to pick the herbs and combine and to pray and to believe, to have faith, and the ability to heal. But I also know deep within that this oil is just a piece of something that I'm allowed, privileged with. This oil, though it nourishes me, this oil isn't spirit. This oil isn't and it is of spirit, I believe. I guess how I want to say it is how I need to say it, how it needs to be said is spirit, source, creator, nature, Mother Earth, the divine, God, Jesus, Goddess, Gaia. These things those are the idols, worthy of being idolized to me. The oil I am grateful for. The oil I am so thankful for. The oil I say my grace for. But I don't idolize it as though that's the magic. The true source magic. Does this make sense? Here, in this shanty, we utilize spirit, source, nature. But we idolize. I mean, wait a minute. We utilize nature, oil, magic, divinity, these things, but we idolize spirit, source. Yeah? Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands, Lord of the Root of the Power of Fire in the reverse. Sorry. So the spirit of the primal fire, what Spirit wants to clarify about this? Ace of Wands, Lord of the Root of the Power of Fire in the reverse. False start, vexation, cancellation. I read the entirety. Lord of the Root of the Power of Fire. Kether appears in Hebrew in the upright. Kether appears in Hebrew within the symbol of fire on the upper right. An angelic hand issues from clouds, grasping a flaming, heavy club. The whole is a great flaming torch. The meanings of this card in the upright are force and strength, rush, vigor, energy, gain. In the reverse, false start, vexation, cancellation. I feel like someone put great force, strength, vigor, energy into rushing into something, thinking that it was going to bring them gain. But in the end, it brings them vexation, cancellation, and false start. What we should know about this? What we should know about this, please. What we should know about this? Thank you. 2. Magical blessings and celebration. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. What I'm getting is, it's an energy of those that walk away from things that are unhealthy, unsatisfying, ungratifying. Those that... This reminds me so much of the reading that I just did a little while ago. Those of you that have put in so much time and effort into something, someone, somewhere, something, and realizing that just because you've put a lot of time, energy, focus in doesn't mean that you can't walk away from it if it isn't serving you, your highest good, everyone around you's highest good, spirit's highest good. For those of you that recognize that just because you've been through so much doesn't mean you have to go through more. I feel for making those harsh choices and making the best out of them. The best may be on its way to you. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.